Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. This is the Kia Seltos Facelift, the 2023 model, which has got a lot of updates. Most of them are for the design and we get a new engine as well with a lot of performance. But before we start, let me show you this awesome car perfume from Involve Your Senses. This is the Involve Gel Can Botanical Garden. It is actually a very eco-friendly fragrance which gives you a forest trip feel. It is super easy to regulate. You can just regulate it like this. Does not leak at all, and you can get yours with a 10% discount using coupon code FASTBEAM. Click on the top right corner of the screen. Now the grille has become bigger. It gets ADAS functions, 17 features for ADAS, and they have 3 radars. One of them is here. So this car is actually the tech line which does not get ADAS, but now it has got around 16 safety features, 6 airbags across the range. The grille is bigger. Yes, the grille is bigger. The bumper has been revised. Front parking sensors, which were there before also. Front camera is not on this particular car because tech line hai boss. GT line mein sab kuch aata hai. And lights obviously all LEDs, but the DRL has been changed. Earlier it was somewhere here. Now it kind of gives you the Kia signature which actually comes in the screen, that Kia animation. Beautiful lights, lot of this chrome has been used. Sequential indicators, look at them swipe from the inside to the outside. The bumper is actually different for the GT line and the X line variant. Straight away, let's open the engine bay and you won't believe it, this is actually quite heavy. So this is the turbo engine. Yes, a 1.5 litre turbo engine producing 160 PS of power and 253 Newton meters of torque. So power is increased by 20 PS and torque is increased by 11 Newton meters compared to the 1.4 litre turbo engine. There's insulation there it shuts. So the Seltos was actually launched in 2019. Globally, it got a facelift in 2022, and now in 2023, India gets the facelifted model. Dimensions wise, it is more or less the same. We get 17-inch wheels here. Meanwhile, the GT line and the X line get 18-inch wheels. There are 5 wheel options, and the tire size happens to be 215/60/17. Do you like the design of the alloy wheels? Let me know. Here, there should be a camera on the GT line trims. In fact, they've removed some features from the GT line, so heads-up display is no longer there, which is kind of surprising. There is no request sensor. They've kind of de-chromed the car, so lesser chrome on this car. And at the rear, again, changes to the lights. So, dynamic swipe indicators here, which you can see. Lights have been revised, says Seltos right here. And 7 DCT because this is the automatic connected tail light. Yeah, earlier there was chrome, so they've removed a lot of chrome from this vehicle. And the boot is the same 433 liters, which is big enough. Spare wheel is not an alloy, but it is full size, which is a good thing. Yeah, it is. I think it's full size. Let me check once again. No, it is not full size. It's actually a 16-incher. Oopsie doopsie doo. Speaker placement here. This car has got 8 speakers, Bose sound system, of course. Now, they have got multiple engines, of course. Older engines have been carried forward. Thankfully, we get a sun blind right here, yeah, which was there earlier as well. 2 USB-C charging sockets. Space at the rear is good enough. Center passenger does get a head. You get a center armrest with twin cup holders and this camel colored theme for the interior. Otherwise, the X line and the GT line get black trim. 60-40 split, of course. Actually, the GT line gets black. The X line gets some sort of olive color. And the engine option is, of course, this 1.5 turbo, which is amazing in terms of performance. You get it with a IMT gearbox, no manual here. The diesel also gets a IMT, no manual for the diesel, and the diesel gets a 6-speed torque converter automatic. This is a 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox. Meanwhile, the 1.5 litre petrol engine, which is the NA, that actually produces 115 PS of power and 144 Newton meters of torque, same as before, but the difference is that that engine uses it gets a manual gearbox and also gets a CVT, which they call as the IVT. Okay, there's a button here for the heads-up display in the models which actually get it. And don't forget to check out this awesome car perfume from Involve Your Senses, the Involve Gel Can Botanical Garden. You can actually place it right here. Meanwhile, the GT line trims actually get a sliding mechanism very much like a Jag. Decent amount of space here. What else has changed? This screen, which is new. Earlier, this was not fully digital. Now it's fully digital. Earlier, only the center part, the multi-information was digital. This is completely digital. 10.25 inch in terms of size. 10.25 inch in terms of size. Slimmer AC vents. New HVAC system. Heat, ventilation, air conditioning, something of that sort. Yeah, this is new. Okay, battery will discharge. No problem. I don't care. And you obviously get drive and traction modes. You get a USB charging socket. You get a USB-C. You get a 12-volt charging socket. Space here. And ventilated seats has always been there. You get this nice camera. Yeah, So obviously GT line trim gets a lot more. More buttons on the steering wheel have been added for the ADAS version of this vehicle. Engine start button right here. But I like the screens. The screens are actually quite nice. Let me turn off the indicators. And then you can browse through a lot of stuff. So yeah, that is the tachometer, speedometer. It has a compass, of course, so very much similar to Hyundai screens. Tire pressure monitor is also there. Now let's get into this screen. Again, very much like the Karen's. Yeah, you get sound mode lamp, okay, and then you can change it. Works with the audio system, of course. Nice color scheme. I quite like it, but everything else is black in other trims. Bose sound system, 8 speaker system. I like the detailing. They've put so much effort in terms of the design. You get paddle shifters here. Turbo engine is a bomb, but the diesel produces the same 116 PS of power, 250 Newton meters of torque. Flat bottom. Says Seltos right here. Yeah, you discharge. Let's do one thing. Let's get into reverse. There is the reverse parking camera. Front and rear parking sensors, of course. You get a front camera in the other variants as well. Let me turn this off. Yeah, all the features you would expect are there in this car, which is fantastic. In fact, look at the dashboard. Isn't it looking quite nice? It's always looked like similarly nice, like these vents were similar before, but the new screens are just fab. I really like the way the new screens have been done in this vehicle. And then seats also seem really nice and comfortable in this car. This is electric adjust, I think 8-way adjust. Says Seltos here. Door pockets are also big enough. So as I see it, I think the Seltos proposition has become stronger. I believe they're going to offer it in 20 variants. Yeah, 20 freaking variants. Price range will start at 13 lakhs on road Mumbai. Go all the way to 24 lakhs for the X-Line variant, which obviously gets more features than the GT line. In fact, there are a couple of cars standing inside. We will go here. I'll quickly show you what is new there, what is different there. So here, 18-inch wheels is the first thing you would notice. Yeah, bigger 18-inch wheels. If you've noticed, it gets this Ice Cube DRLs. 4 of them. Earlier, there were just 3. And then there's a camera here, which is again limited to the GT line and the X line. But surprisingly, this car does not have a heads-up display, which was the case earlier in the GT line trim. And here, if you notice, the tire size is a bit different. So what I will do is I'm going to show this to you. I think an audio test is happening right now. I can't see anything, but if you can, yeah, 215, 60, 17. So this car is running on 18 inches. So they decided, let's give this 16 inch and just have a glimpse at the interior. Yeah, blackened interior here. There's another car standing right there. So we are going to try and get in. Faisal, run. It's a marathon today. Please tell me the key is inside. Yeah, it is. Here it's telling me that the sunroof is open. Yeah, that's the biggest change I forgot to tell you only. It gets a panoramic roof right now. There's no key inside, so that's not going to open. We'll open it elsewhere. Says GT line here. Seats have been revised as well. Electric parking brake. This actually slides. Twin cup holder. You can take this home. Let me do that. Just kidding. Let's put this back right here. And yeah, design definitely looks better, slightly better because of the way the interior has been done in terms of the screens, which definitely look better now. The design is something where Kia has really focused. In fact, you won't believe it that they've sold 5 lakh units of this car. 5 freaking lakh units of this car have been sold till now, and 10% of global Kia sales come from the Seltos itself. That's a lot. I am sweating right now, but what do you think? This car is going to outsell the Creta because Creta is also going to get an update. And let me show you the panel for ADAS. So this is the panel for ADAS, and of course, it has got a rain sensor here. This is for the lane keep assist. 16 features, similar to the EV6, and there is a X-Line standing right outside, which obviously looks better, but I don't know why Kia has actually gone ahead and actually removed. Yeah, Kia has gone ahead and removed certain features from the GT line because they wanted to put it only in the X-Line. So we have the X-Line right in front of us. There it is. And if you notice, color scheme is fantastic. Looks super duper awesome. That is the panel for ADAS, of course. I know it's difficult to maintain a black color, but trust me on this, it looks fantastic. That is the horn test, which you heard right away. Rear discs as well. And I love how the rear taillights have been done. So inverted L, you can call it that. This remains the same. Shark fin antenna is there, of course. Rear wiper washer. Says X-Line here. They are going to obviously command a premium for the X-Line. Now, if you notice, exhaust has been placed like that. Yeah, dual exhaust which are visible. So fingers of truth will not be disappointed with that. But that is only for the GT line trims. And the regular petrol N engine does not get GT line trim at all. Instead, it gets, it is not available in GT line, it's only available in Tech line. This is available, the turbo petrol engine, and the diesel is available in the X line and the GT line, I believe. let's quickly have a glimpse of the heads-up display. There is the button for the heads-up display. There it pops out. It's an 8-inch unit, and yeah, that's that. Red stitching here. I don't know why no one has removed this, but I shall do that right away and just stick it on the dashboard. Yeah, that's done. So guys, this was a quick look at the Kia Seltos, the updated model. It will drive similarly as before, but obviously because of the new engine, I expect better performance from this car. I've been running across all the forecasts today, but personally speaking, I think they have missed an opportunity by not offering the manual in the diesel and the manual in the turbo petrol, because everybody is obviously going to love the performance of a manual gearbox. IMT doesn't give you that same level of feel. Let me quickly show you the panoramic roof. We'll actually open it. So there it is opening. That is a Creta feature which is now available in the Seltos as well. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this vlog, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That's the like button, and don't forget to check out this awesome car perfume from Involve Your Senses, the Involve Gel Can Botanical Garden. Bye bye. Oof, that was long and tough.